Okay, we're almost April 2018 and time to do your 2017 taxes if you haven't already. Let's talk about something that if you are well-heeled enough to afford a new Jaguar I-Pace electric vehicle or a Tesla Model X SUV, how are these two vehicles going to impact you a little bit differently at tax time? Well, this is going to be a very short, brief discussion of the Jaguar because you'll see it's out, and most of this video will talk about the Tesla Model X. But in order to take, if you run a small business and if you use that vehicle in business, you have a special 179 deduction where you can deduct extra high amounts of depreciation very, very quickly if your vehicle meets certain specifications. And what are those? Well, it's the weight. Your vehicle's got to have a gross vehicle weight rating, which means the amount of vehicle weight plus maximum cargo capacity of over 6,000 pounds, which is basically a heavy truck or farm equipment, I think is the way this thing was originally put in for farm businesses. But those are the vehicles that are still in the law, and you've got to have at least 6,000 pounds of gross vehicle weight. So let's go to the I-Pace. What is the gross vehicle weight of this vehicle? 5,886 pounds, which means it's just under, and it does not meet the standard. So this is another in my series of videos where I compare few things about the Model X to the Jaguar I-Pace, and the Jaguar I-Pace comes up short as usual. But the only thing that comes up ahead of the Model X is an acceleration time, which they used their video on the base I-Pace and the base Model X. Anything else at Model X blows it away, but this is just another thing where it's really going to hurt you. If you have enough money to afford one of these and you run a business, this is really going to hurt you at tax time. So I say don't buy that vehicle. Now, move on to the Tesla Model X. How much does it weigh? Well, here's one right here. Gross vehicle weight rating, 6,768 pounds. So it is in the running, okay? Well, now what is it in the running to do? Let's get a quick overview of an old article I found here. Basically, if you're over 6,000 pounds, you qualify as a commercial heavy-duty vehicle. You got to use it in your business, of course. You got to have a business to do this. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense at all. Does the Model S qualify under Tesla? No, it's under 6,000 pounds, just like that Jaguar I-Pace. So the only Tesla vehicle or any electrical vehicle right now that's going to meet this is the Tesla Model X. So what does this mean financially? If you're already watching this video, this may affect your taxes, or you may buy a vehicle that affects your taxes. Well, that means you get an extra $25,000 in depreciation as a deduction immediately in the first year. Then, if you place it in service in 2017, this is phasing out, but it affects me because I placed mine in service 2017. You're going to get a 50% bonus deduction of the remaining value of the vehicle. Let's say it was $100,000 purchase price. You take away $25,000, you got $75,000. 50% of that is $37,500. Plus, you get your regular depreciation. That's 20% of the remaining $37,550. That's $7,500. So you have $70,000 that you can write off. This is a massive tax break, massive, okay? In the first year alone. Okay, I think you can carry some of this over if you don't have enough income to offset it. But now this doesn't even take into account the federal tax credit, which I have got because I took delivery of mine in 2017, and hopefully most Tesla vehicles, if purchased even in 2018, will have this 7,500 credits. That's $77,500. Oh wow, that is just massive. That is, I can't even think of a tax deduction. I guess it's a loophole, whatever you want to consider it, but it is completely legal, and if you are eligible, you of course should take it. It's there for a reason, right? Now this bonus credit is going away, actually, I think after 2017. I'm not sure if it's phased out or goes out completely. So if you take delivery in 2018, you may have some of that. Consult with your tax advisor, do your homework. Now let's look at some other stuff here. Let's see. Yeah, Tesla Model X. We showed this. Okay. Well, if there's any questions you have about this, guys, please write in the comments. What do you think about this law in general? Do you think it's fair? Write that in the comments as well. You know, I've been in business my whole life, and I've taken advantage of these before through Section 179 deductions. But I have never even heard of such a massive deduction like that you can take on one vehicle in 1 year. I mean, this is just unbelievable. So let's see. And these are more legalese and regulations that you need to follow. This is why I'm putting this on here. If you want to pause this and look at it, all my videos are in 4K, so you should be able to read this really, really well if you pause it. That's the IRS rule right there. The vehicle must be used for transport by the business. Beyond that, the requirements are as follows. That's all the IRS legalese stuff. Okay. Anything else? Let's see. I think that's about it. Yeah, another tax loophole can give you big bucks off a Tesla Model X. I mean, it's an enormous deduction. It's just like a one-time thing here. Obviously, that bonus credit's going away. The $7,500 is going away. But again, I'd love to hear what you have to say about this. You know, if you think it's fair, if you know anybody else that's taken advantage of it, besides me, of course. And anyway, thanks for watching, and look forward to reading your comments.